First-time homebuyer assistance is something that is often not talked about, which in my opinion is one of the biggest pitfalls of the real estate industry. Approximately 80% of first-time homebuyers qualify for some form of assistance, but only 13% actually use it, which shows that first-time buyers are very underinformed and the real estate industry is not doing their job. So before you really understand what that means, you have to understand where it comes from. So going down the list on availability, first you have federal, which means it comes from the entire United States. Then you have state ordinance, so in California, we would have California assistance, local, which goes down to county, and then nonprofit. Now, also this goes in the list of, like I was saying, availability and ability to really qualify for it. Now, this is the idea of where the assistance comes from. So looking into this and understanding what might suit you best is one of the best first practices you can do. So now we know where the funds come from. You also want to know who qualifies. So the biggest contributor is income. How much money you make is in ways a direct correlation of how much assistance you can get. Once you go below that, it's going to be dealing with your credit. Obviously, the better the credit, the more ability to get one of these programs, and your limit also might be a little bit higher. Last is the definition. So it's basically kind of who you are, where you come from. This goes a lot more into the nonprofit. From the knowledge that I have in the nonprofit sphere, a lot of it has to do with, where you come from in circumstances of that nature. So now we understand where it comes from, where the funds are coming from, who it goes to. Now all you need to know is what's the best way to get it. So now is the how. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. But nonetheless, how is going to a lender. So a lender works with multiple different banks, and what they can do is pull from an array of different areas and see what assistance you can get. Now, when it comes to more, the reason why I would recommend, I have a bias because I am a realtor, but to go to a realtor first is one, they can connect you with multiple lenders, and what one lender can offer you maybe isn't the same with what the other lender can offer you. And also, if you work with a realtor who specializes in first-time home buyers, they might be able to find things a little bit easier than the next, just because it's something that they research themselves. And really, why you want to do this is so that you don't have to do the work yourself, and also you're going to have to go through a lender at some point to get the assistance. So just starting there, and also that way not stressing about it and having that plan right away, I think is so beneficial. And that way, just starting the conversation, how I always say, prepping as soon as possible can save you so much money and time. That way, if you don't know what you can qualify for, go talk to a realtor who can find you a lender. Or if you'd rather just speak to a lender first, go have that conversation, see what you can qualify for, because odds are you can pay a lot less than you are thinking for a home, and also that way you don't overpay for a home when you go to buy a home. And two is that way you know what you qualify for. And also make sure, because people don't always think about it, say you're speaking to a lender, bring it up. Say, hey, this is my first home I'm looking to buy. Or say you're talking to your realtor. Say, hey, this is the first home I'm buying. Do you know of any assistance that I can get? That way you're not leaving any money on the table. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I really, as you can tell in the videos, like to provide as much information for first-time homebuyers as possible, because those are the people who need it the most and also aren't getting it. As I explained earlier, 80% qualify and only 13% use it. I think it's a very undervalued market because people just don't prioritize it, and I don't think that's fair because these are the people who need to buy homes. So that's end of my spiel. But if you did enjoy the video, I'd really appreciate you leaving a like and a comment letting me know you did. If you really, really liked it, I upload videos like this once weekly, teaching you how to buy your first home, the benefits of home ownership, and just kind of everything real estate. So again, if you really liked it, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you so much.